Good morning, guys. Sorry for the extreme delay. It's supposed to start at 8 o'clock, but sadly the turnout has reduced a lot than we expected. But that's okay. We can start with what we do, right? So first of all, welcome. Thanks for coming for the first JS Hackathon. Anybody who has been to a hackathon before here? Oh, thank you. Okay. Anybody has been to any other program like this? Like a weekend hacking session, code fest, violation? Okay, good, excellent. Excellent. Okay, so let's get started. Let me just start with how this happened. Anybody from the JS meetup? Any of the sessions have been to JS meetup? So that's where it started. So some of the guys who have been very enthusiastic about Java started the JS group on Facebook, and then that turned into the JS meetup, and we've been having quite a few JS meetups for the past 5 or 7 now. And during those sessions, we were continuously talking about, not just talking, but let's do something. So that's how this happened. So this was a fully community-driven event. One good evening, suddenly somebody told me, let's have a Skype call. We got on a Skype call, and it started working about 2 weeks back actually. And we had a few calls, and then lots of chat on Facebook. There was a long trail of chat, all kinds of random stuff we were talking about. And finally, we have gotten here. We were lucky to get a lot of people to support us as well. So anyway, that's how we got started. So it was a very community-driven event, even though there are a lot of logos here. It's more like a very corporate event though, but it's actually a very community event. We want to keep it as open as possible. If you go into the JavaScript group, you will see all the budgets and all the documents being shared, only the ones that we're working on. We'd like to share how we did it as well when we do this, and we hopefully want to do this every year as well. Right? So please feel free to join and be part of it. We'd love to have you guys. And so that's what it is. So let's get on. So again, why are we here? Right? Like a lot of you guys are sleeping. Probably the ones who came early in the morning and been waiting. But anyway, at least let's hear it from you guys. Are you excited about this? Are you excited about JavaScript? Are you excited about being here? Yes. Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What are you doing up there? Okay. Alright, so this is about doing things. So we meet up, do meetups, we talk, sit there, we listen, we talk. It's fun, we get to know people, we talk about tech, it's exciting as well. But then again, you can't learn code by listening to somebody else, right? You have to get in there, you have to do it. You have to hack. You have to get your hands dirty. That's what coding is about, and hacking is about. So this is about doing things. So we are very excited about this because this is just JavaScript has it's growing rapidly around the world, right? Even though here it's not that much of a field. If you look at the valley, lots of the startups, lots of the products are coming up in JavaScript. Full JavaScript, backend, frontend, and even hardware that's fully backed by JavaScript. This is amazing. JavaScript is a very powerful language, very dynamic, and it has the ability to actually do a lot more, and we are thinking it's going to happen all over the world, but we are not still there. So these efforts that we are doing is to bring JavaScript more, give more exposure to JavaScript. So this is about doing things, talk to people. It has to be a very interactive event, right? So you will meet people who you haven't met before. You'll meet the participants, the guys, the organizers, whoever comes, the visitors to come mentors. Talk to everybody about stuff. Try and learn as much as possible, right? So Java, some level. But there is so much happening out there. Lots of new frameworks coming together. Every day you hear about something else, something new. Frameworks or apps or tools or things that help you to go faster, do better. And so this is about sharing those information, sharing, getting to know them, trying them out, more important, right? So please keep an open mind and learn as much as possible, share as much as possible with others, and yeah, that's something awesome. And when you go home Sunday evening, you'll probably have to see the match and probably will do that also. But on top of that, you will have done something awesome and you're going to feel awesome, really good about it. That's what this is about. This weekend is just 34 hours. So we are cutting short on a few hours, but how many hours you're going to spend, you're going to do something that is so impactful that by the time you go home on Sunday evening, you're going to be so in energy and you're going to feel it, right? So hopefully you can continue doing whatever you do during this weekend as well. Something good comes out and you can continue doing that as well. But we'll get to that. Right? So this is what spend every single minute very carefully here on until this weekend ends and make full use of it to have something awesome. Right? Okay, so let's get to some of the details. You could have seen all of this on the JS Hack site, but the cmbhack site. But let me quickly go through it. So what we are going to do now first is a 30-second pitch. Now everybody gets a chance to pitch an idea, right? You get 30 seconds to do that, and so there was a lot of questions about how do you pitch something in 30 seconds. So you don't have to go, be worried about it. It's very possible once you get into it. That takes a lot of time. But just try to make it as simple as possible so that somebody can quickly understand what your idea is. If you don't have an idea but you want to do something great and you have a problem that you want to solve, just talk about that later. Or if you have an idea that's already been done, relate it to that. For example, you can say, you want to build like a friend step for dog, right? But you want to fix a problem that is already there, right? So you talk about relate to something that is already there, and you can say why you want to do it and what's the awesome part. So while you're doing this, make sure that you capture the audience and say this is why we need to work on it. Because next thing what we are going to do is we are going to list out the ideas and vote for them, right? We can't, if we have 30-40 ideas, we can't work on them everything. So we can only work on few ideas. So we will pick the best ideas out of all of it. So come and pitch as much as you can, but we can only work on some of the ideas. So don't get disappointed if your idea doesn't get picked, because you get to work on something else. Right. So 30 seconds is 30 seconds. Don't get to talk more than that. Come here, talk, keep going, right? And then as what ideas select to work on. So then we select teams. The ideas that get picked, the idea is you can join them and form a team and then start working on the ideas. So time is the most important thing. From the minute you start until the last final minute of Sunday, you will have all the time to hack, and then when it hits 5 o'clock on Sunday, it's over. So make use of every minute, stay the night if you have to, work through the night if you have to. There is supplies that we have had until we can set up the environment so that you guys can do everything throughout the night. So make use of that. Sunday evening you get 12 minutes, 8 minutes to pitch your idea, 4 minutes for question and answers by the judges, and you need to get to that, right? That's what it's all about. The 12 minutes on Sunday evening is what it's all about, right? So so some of the important stuff you would have already known this obviously by now. You can say JavaScript so much. but use JavaScript, right? Use significant amount of JavaScript. Use some framework. Use some heavy code, JavaScript coding application, maybe backend, maybe frontend, whatever it is. Use some serious JavaScript. You cannot hack something that you have already done at home yesterday or during the past and bring it here. You cannot do that. Please be fair about it. Do it here and do it so that everybody will be doing something here, hacking something here starting now on. So be a part of that. Don't bring something, right? Yeah, you have catchy name for that you might want to. So you're going to come and pitch in 30 seconds. For your 30 seconds, please try and come up with a name that you want to say as well. Because we are going to list the names for voting, so come up with a catchy name as well in your future idea. Yeah, so it's all about the 12-minute speech on Sunday. That 12 minutes is what you get to capture everything, show what I did that. So you might have done something really cool over the weekend, maybe a framework, right? Maybe a bunch of, even like underscore it, right? It's really cool framework. You use it so much, absolutely amazing, right? But how do you pitch underscore? You can't just show the functions and then you're done with it. You have to come up with a creative way so that you can show how powerful underscore is. You can come up with a framework like that. Still, you can work on it, no problem. But you need to come up with a way to pitch it in 8 minutes. So that is a very important thing. As you have one person at least in your team to come up with a pitch or the idea of showing it off on Sunday. Right? No, again, you can't just have a picture. This is a hackathon. It's a code fest. You have to have a product. You have to have something to work with. Not prototypes, not presentations. It needs to be an application, a working application. And that's a must. If you don't have that, there is no pitch. Alright? We start at 5, not like today morning. Tomorrow we start at 5 because there's no dependencies. We have to go and watch the match. We are going to see the match, but we will see the match as well. So we are finished with the hard deadline. So we will start sharp at 5 tomorrow. When the announcement is done, please be here and get started. Like I said, 8 minutes to pitch, 8 minutes to show off, 4 minutes for question and answer for done. Right? Yeah. No time for anything. If your laptop breaks, if your projector doesn't work, if your app is not loading, not anybody's problem, your problem, you lose time. During the day, until tomorrow, you have the opportunity to come and try the projector, make sure everything is working before 5 o'clock on Sunday. Right? Make sure your laptop is compatible, your screen resolution, everything is working so that your app will work properly, and make sure that there is no technical difficulties. If you can't depend on any Wi-Fi, use your own Wi-Fi or in the internet if you need to. Do make sure prepare well so that your pitch, your 8 minutes is used well. Okay? Alright. Yeah, we are trying to have this people's choice as well. Right? Kind of open voting so that everybody can contribute to it. So we will be at 4:30 p.m. Please send a screenshot of your application to Arnodha and we will put it on one of the Facebook pages and send you the link. You can share it around and get likes until the pitch is going on. We will be screening. We will be screening it to one of our pages hopefully, and everybody, your friends and whoever is interested who could make it here, they can watch your pictures and they can vote for you or like your app, and whichever the app which gets likes. So, but then again, of course, you guys are hackers, so you find this. So please don't do that. Please be fair. Guys, this is a community event. This is an open event. We respect each other's, ideas, responsibilities. That's how things work, right? Like you are, just like contributing to open source, right? You have to have discipline. You have to have respect each other. So please respect that. Get likes from people who It's okay to share it around and get your friends to like for the people's choice, but don't go and put it on random pages and say $5 or five rupees per like or something like that. Right? Just get it back. Right. We will see. We try and get this done as well. So hopefully we should be able to get this done. Yeah. So other than that, keep your name tags on at all times so that security doesn't get all cranky because you're going to stay through the night. So please have your name tags. We only have a couple of talks. All the talks are going to be focused on this hackathon only. Generally hackathons we have talks open about product and all that, the teaching and all that stuff, but we are going to focus, these talks are going to be on tools, on what you need to prepare, stuff like that. So please attend them. When talks are going on, please stop your work, come and quickly, it will only be 15 to 20 minutes. Maximum we will not take any more of your time, so attend that. Whenever we need, the guys, the organizers, whenever they need something or email us or something about what you're working on, please be responsive and cooperate with us so we don't waste any time. Because time is the most important thing here. Be conscious about the environment. Orion City has been very generous to give us the space and also provide electricity and all the facilities. So please use everything you can, even the electricity. There is only few extension slots. Share it with everyone. Do not just keep it plugged until end of Sunday. Share as much as possible and make use of the resources as you can. There is coffee over there at which you can have any kind of coffee, and the water machines there. We will be serving today's meals from Multan Gate, tomorrow's meals from Ume Pastry over there. So you can have your meals during when it is at one of our guys will announce. Just have as much as you want, but also again be a bit conscious so that everybody can do that. Alright? There's juices here, they are open especially for this event, so please feel free to make use of that as well. Try not to wander about in the park. You can visit, we have everything. So also we have some bean bags that we have up there in the night to feel retire, you can take a break and take a nap up there. Hopefully it will be okay. Hutch has provided the internet today and tomorrow throughout the event. So I think Yuganja will coordinate with you guys. If you have internet problem, talk to Yuganja from Redmi. And once you guys are seated and ready, they will get you the internet setup so that you can continue to work on. Please use that area as well. There is some limit on it, so we don't want to run out of it. But whatever you need to do your work, make use of that. Again, it's all about the 10 minutes. Sorry, 12 minutes actually. But prepare for that. If you can't showcase your work that you do during the final pitch, then it kind of becomes well, it's not exactly useless because you would have gained so much out of it, but you want to pitch it, you want to pitch it well. So try and prepare for that carefully. Got some industry, experts also coming out once in a while. So just focus and make use of that opportunity as well. Get some idea about how to do this thing. And that's about it. So we can start the pictures now. So again, guys, we have some of the new guys from the days who came together to do this. We have put a lot of time on our schedules to get this done. So there is a community that is open from us. So we can make use of it there, and also so be careful about it. Be careful the resources and careful other people's privacy and time and everything. Right? Okay, thanks a lot. So I don't know so guys, shall we line up here? Whoever has an idea that you want to talk about? First get up and then everybody else will come. Everybody is like
line up. Even if you have a shitty idea, it's okay. It's all on.
Just bring people, it's all the community people, right? You have nothing to kind of be shy about, or you can be open and talk about anything. It's not a problem. Yeah. Alright, just feel free to walk up and come, okay? And do the pitch. So this is how it's going to happen. Are you going to have time? You have a sound or something? Can you show the sound? So listen.
Basically, for professionals who are USD not technical as much as they are, they just simply generate a static site, post it on their servers. That's it. Basically, it's simple service. You generate according to the content that's already in. So that is no CMS, nothing. It's just automatically generated through using a complete native profile. I like to call it static service. I don't have any issue. Thanks.
My idea is often we use Interlink to check out our railway schedule. So, but if a train is delayed, you don't have a way to get about it, get to know about it. So, my idea is to outsource it. If someone can share, if he get to know about it, he can share about it.
Hello guys, I'm Nathan. My idea is basically most of the time when you call for taxi, you wait for time to come. You bring them into that. So my idea is to have a GPS device on the wheeler over the taxi, and through an app you track the service and you get the number. For this you have to through the either criminal guys or so,
hi guys, I'm Prasad and my idea is to create Android game level designer using a JS tool. For example, you know about this, let's say Angry Bird has a lot of levels, maybe 100 and 500. Using a simple loop, we can develop these levels in drag and drop pattern. That's it.
Morning guys, I'm Kastu. My idea is to make your TV something more than just TV. You can watch movies, you can do whatever you want with the TV. There we'll be putting some, we'll have Raspberry Pi, so it will be connected and we can do all sort of fun stuff with the TV. Because what we need is the device and you can put it and have fun with it. So we'll be using Node.js too.
Hi guys, I'm Ramya. My idea is to make sort of a aggregator kind of service that the problem with parameters are that you have basic the site every time and pocket with the packet how it goes up. So this one will aggregate the feeds and send you emails or SMSs with the total complete feed. So you never miss anything.
Hi guys, I'm Amir. We are going to build a meeting app that's working with real time. So users can know who are meeting and notify they are meeting. Also, you have to integrate a chat on it. That's the basic idea. The real time meeting. Hello, I'm Ruslan and that's Andrew. We just came up with this idea. We have keyboard shortcuts, mouse gestures. There are many ways of shortcuts, and we came up with voice shortcuts. It's called VCuts. So,
good morning. I'm Andrew. Says already there, but I'm trying to explain this like to build JavaScript framework. there are a lot of frameworks that actually get to do the start part. But what I would like to propose is something that will actually keep the JS visual part and the server part separate, so that there be some kind of an API. For the first, we would actually try something on Node.js, but then if you have an open API, we would like plug in PHP, Ruby or something to the backend end.
My basic idea is to come up with a CLS which can cater to non-techie people. Let's say our fathers, they can go into the site, create a complete application with based on JavaScript, and the backend will be controlled using Node.js or something, but still that will be a word kind of CLS.
Hi, I'm Ashita. Google has a service, separate service called Google Plus, but they close it. I'm suggesting replacement for that part.
I am Rajivan. I'm using for comic script, 3-page comic script, which uses JS animation using parametric scripts.
My name is Prasad. So I'm pitching an idea for the native live chat channel so that customers and operators can talk together in the website. It should be very interactive rather than a chat about SPC.
Sounds great. That's good enough. Okay.
That's fine.
That's it then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Very good. Prasad, Prasad, what's the name?
Level Android application.
Level.
Yeah.
Android called Level, right?
Yeah. Android game level design.
Android game level design. Right. Called Level is the name. One person. More than T. That's the name? You want to keep that name? Okay, cool. More than T. Maybe you can say M4. Something like that. Right. If you want to get feedback from somebody, you can just put a question here, usual like a discussion board, and open your conversations about your product, or if you want to get like a small survey or something like that. Feel free. Any conversation, please use this. Also, now we are going to start the voting, so you can go here, you get to this page, and then you can, is it ready? Okay, go ahead and click this here, and use the email address you used to register, and we will filter out the votes based on that. So go ahead and vote for 3 ideas that you think that needs to, that we need to work on this hackathon this weekend. Any 3 ideas, the best of 3 ideas that you think we should work on this hackathon, right? Go. We'll take 10 minutes for the votes to come through. And okay, in case if you don't have access to the page or internet, go ahead and use this laptop over here. Okay, so we have about 35 people here, so we are going to select only 7 ideas to work on today. So the first 7 ideas, there you go. We have CrowdTrain, BitMe, RSS to email, SMS, and then JS Buzz, Level It, Taxi, Class.js, it's about it here. 7 ideas. Yeah, one word missing. Anyway, okay, so what we need to do is split into teams now. So can we have the idea owners of the 7 ideas come forward, please? CrowdTrain, BitMe, RSS to email, JS Buzz, Level It, Taxi, and Front.js. Okay, what we'll do is, guys, let's spread up a little bit so that the team members can come join us. Can you spread up a little bit? A little more. Okay, so we have the idea leads of all the ideas, first 7 ideas here. Can we, do we have the name? Idea Trout Train. Okay. Trout Train Pahan. With me, sorry, what is yours? JS was Lasita over here. Taxi, yeah, Udanta, alright. Excuse me. Okay. Tamir, again? Okay, RSS to email over here. Second one. With me, sorry, what's your name? Amila. Okay. With me, Amila. Sorry, what's your name? Okay, frantically. That's over there, and leveling, Prasad over here. So that's the 7 teams, 70 idea leads. What you can do is now go and join the team that you like to work on, and you guys pitch your ideas and recruit as many as you can. You can talk to each other. It's kind of a recruitment process. So you can sell yourself and say why you need to be a part of this app, and why you guys can say, you guys can talk what kind of talents you guys have, and team up. And then once we are done with that, can you guys please come over and hand us the team members of your team, right? We'll do that now. Anybody who hasn't had breakfast, please go ahead and have. You can have your breakfast now. Alright guys, good luck. As soon as we are done, we will be having a talk now about the tools that you can use to get your work started quickly. Sulita will be talking about that. So we'll do that in about 15 minutes. So please go ahead and get into teams and settle up. Right? Thank you.
Introduction about myself. I'm I work at WSO2, and I basically work on a lot of JavaScript stuff. And so we'll first focus on this. So this is about development, build time, and the other one is deployment. So you can focus on these 3 for the tools that you want. First is development. So for development, first tool that I would suggest is a source control tool, which is GitHub. Because if you guys are collaborating together, use GitHub by all means. Because otherwise you will end up in a situation where tomorrow let's say by 2 p.m, you will find a way that your code doesn't properly merge. You can properly sort that out at first by using GitHub and Git. If you don't know Git, by the way, you can go to GitHub and learn it in about 10 minutes. That is easy. Alright? So move on to the next one. This is a tool called YoMan. This is something, if you guys are going to be using JavaScript backend, this is definitely a tool that you should check out. For example, you can create a scaffold and app. You guys can properly hear me, right? So you can scaffold an app, for example. Otherwise, when you want to start a Node.js app, you have to start writing the app, how it works and all of that. You don't need to do that. Go to take YoMan. You can run something like Yo, Angular, Node, and you get AngularJS and Node together. So lots of other things also are there. So that's one scaffolding tool. So you can use one of those to speed things up at first. Then you have these 3 things like package managers. So for example, for front-end components, you have something called Bower, which you can use to get front-end components like UIs, sliders, and all of those things done pretty fast. You get them, and then there is NPM, which I'm probably sure you guys should know. That is to get node packages to do things in the backend. The Bower can be even used for the front-end apps. That is, if you guys are building something completely no backend, you can use Bower to get the packages you want. And
And the other one that I put Ruby gems. If somebody want to build a ROR backend, you can definitely go for Ruby on Rails gems. Next is a CSS framework. So you'll probably need one of these for your UIs. Bootstrap or Foundation. If you actually went to our site is built on Foundation, which is a really cool UI framework, which is a lot lightweight than Bootstrap because Bootstrap script is not that awesome as compared to Foundation. Okay? So the next one is this, less than that. So these are CSS pre-processing techniques. This is something that you would consider if you know SAS or less. If not, don't use this. Then comes backbone or Angular or backbone Angular. So what you can do is this other one is called React. It's another cool framework to do NB whatever. So you can use an NB tool for your front end to make it work very quickly. Because otherwise, if you're going to write plain-handed JavaScript, it's going to take a lot of time. Next is your persistence layer. I would certainly suggest MongoDB or PouchDB. For example, there is a blog post by a guy who has went to a 10-gen hackathon and he has found a stack called Mean. So what Mean stands for is MongoDB, Express, Mean, Angular and Node. So you can use 4 of those to build a app very fast by scaffolding it through your man. And then comes Medium. This is the one that our the app that we showed you guys first, that was built on top of this. So for the guys who are building that real-time bidding system, you can definitely go for this kind of an option. Then comes our build time. This is something that you can consider to make your workflow very fast. For example, if you are coming from the Java world, you know probably about ANT. This is something similar for the JavaScript, where you can run a task runner that will do JS linting, perform CSS pre-processing, do minification, all of those things with build tools. Which is one build tool that's out there is called Grunt. This is one of the most stable tools and it has a lot of plugins into it. And the other one is called Pulp. These tools are very fast. And the other one means our deployment time. So if you guys are considering on hosting this and doing something out there, then you will certainly, if, for example, there's a team who is going to build no backend solution, right? You can definitely host up on GitHub or DivShop because you basically don't have a backend. And if you want a persistence there, there's another project called Firebase. You can look into that. That's a solution that has kind of like a MongoDB that is hosted out there that you can get a persistent data set with. The next one is Heroku, which is like the obvious solution for other than Node.js, which is non-static. And then you can definitely go for Node.js, but I'm not much sure about that. So that's my talk, guys. I went very fast so that you guys can probably focus on hacking. So the other thing I want to tell all you guys was we have free GitHub private repositories. So if you guys want to work on GitHub, please put a post on our discussion board so you guys can get a free private repo. Alright? So, hack time folks.
co-found that greatly, along with Viraj here. So before I start preaching to you guys, a little bit of street cred. It's good to establish this sort of thing. Creating is a diagram thing. You can draw anything you want. In it, we kick videos ads, and we are pretty good at it. We're so good at it that over the last few years, we have 6 product variations and 600,000 users using it from NASA to Lenovo to pretty much from a very large bunch of companies. And we haven't sold it in this state. Come onto our site and use their credit cards and buy, and then one person in the company buys, a team buys, and the large organization buys. It's completely driven by end users. And we are also extremely excited about the next product that we're working on. That is hush for now, but we'll be out of it. Getting it out very soon. So that's just to say that I kind of know what I'm talking about. So I hope I can give you some advice that will really help you at the hackathon and then thereafter. So now at a hackathon we have 32 hours, and we are really, to get the most out of it, you have to be really focused, right? So what you need to do is to make something useful, right? And when you say make something useful, it should be make something useful for the target audience that you're delivering the product. Right? So it should be, people should be able to, whoever you're targeting to be able to make it, and then you should take it to life, and it should look good, and it should work well, it should achieve its purpose. You can start off with great intentions, but it might fall flat if you are not able to deliver it, and you have to deliver the product on time, right? So tomorrow, 4 o'clock, you should be done with it and you should be prepping for your pitch. So now, when you look at this, it's useful to look at what are the best products out there, what are characteristics of good products, why it matters. So the best products serve a single purpose, right? So they have identified a unique need that someone has, and they only solve that, right? For example, Facebook does only connecting friends, right? They don't try to be LinkedIn, right? Twitter is good at one thing. So it's very, if Twitter tries to be like, I think it's some trying now to be Facebook, it'll kind of ruin and dilute its value proposition, and it'll die off because people won't find it interesting because it's not super focused on what it should be doing, and it should solve the problem well. And the most important thing is when you look at these products that are really good, they're easily understood by the people who are going to use it. Right? You know what it is. You know what your phone is for. Right? You know what a TV is for. It's very simple. You don't have to think about it. You take these things for granted because now all of people here are hackers. So it's really easy for any hacker to be in this mindset of, okay, so I can do this, or that's a little bit of extra code. I can do that feature, I can do this feature. It's very easy to keep growing your product like a weed. It'll have so many features that we are able to imagine. Right? That's how most enterprise products are. Because people who are, as in most of you guys must be building software for enterprise. And corporate customers and this, they have so many random needs that actually they don't need it. But because they can think of it and they can pay someone to do it and you guys can code it, it ends up happening, and when the end user starts using this, it's like only 3 months of training to actually use it. Because it's very hard to understand because right now, so you have a TV that is also microwave and a fridge. That's the kind of thing that ends up happening. Okay? So, but all the great products out there, all the products that have millions and millions of users, people that depend on it today, they have a simple purpose, right? Best example is things that we take our appliances. Your washing machine should not try to do other shit. You know, think of those steps. It's very easy to figure out. Okay, are we trying to overdo? Are we trying to build too many things into this? When you think in that frame. So, as in I am guilty of it. Lots of people here are guilty of it. Of adding features just because you can. And we've fallen prey to this whole thing. And now, as you guys might have heard of this, the MVP, it's kind of shaking from you, break it down into minimum viable product. But that's what it is. The words here are very important. Minimum meaning the smallest thing that will get the job done. And that is, as in, even though it's very easy to say, it's very hard to do. Figuring out what smallest thing gets the job done. Viable means it should solve the problem. Even though you build something very small, it should solve the problem. It should give the user the outcome they need. And it should be productive, it should be finished. So let's take some examples of MVPs. So Facebook. Now is that an MVP? Yay or nay? No? Anyone who thinks this is a minimum viable product, raise your hand. Anyone who doesn't think this is a minimum viable product, raise your hand. Alright, in the group. So Facebook goes start, right? So right now here, there's a lot of stuff in there. And it's great, it works. People like it, people still use it every day. But it didn't start here. If they started out by building this, no one would have understood this context of it. They were rewind 2004 and imagine a site like this being there. People would not understand how to use it at all. Right? There's no concept of it. They would have not actually come up with this site themselves because they would have so many business and other shit that nobody would have not have been relevant. They started the core purpose. They started the core purpose of, okay, you have friends have profiles. Profile, you should be able to maintain a list of friends and go look at your friend's profile. That's it. That's what Facebook was, and that's why it was successful, because most people easily understood what this meant, and then they could use it, and then it built more users than it built features, right? So, and they stayed true to that purpose. So that's qualifying. Quite useful at this time. But the minimum viable product of YouTube, it has now comment, it has subscription, it has right now the product is a little convoluted actually, honestly, if you ask my opinion. And YouTube gets more views by index rather than people actually browsing it. It's trying to be TV, but I don't think it should be trying to be TV. But when YouTube started, they started with no purpose, right? They started with the purpose of people should be able to upload videos and other people should be able to see it on a web browser. Very simple product. I think if you guys can Google the previous iteration of the first iteration of YouTube, it looked like it was designed in Microsoft Word radius. But it worked. It solved the problem and people still used it because nothing else was out there that solved that exact same problem. Right? Other people are trying to do other things. Lots of 2 minutes. So YouTube solved the problem. And it didn't take them long to build it. Right? So Facebook first version was built in a couple of weeks. Instagram, another great example, was as they had a large product called Bourbon, they deleted most of their code and left out only one feature that people are actually using. And that ended up being, as in what was the problem they were trying to solve? What problem does Instagram solve? Who knows what Instagram is? Who doesn't know what Instagram is? Okay, cool. That's a fancy question to answer. So, Instagram, the problem they're solving is actually not, that when you take a picture from a phone, usually it looks really bad. Right? Everyone's phone taking pictures, it looks really bad. They allow people to put filters on them. So, take pictures that look good. Everyone likes pictures that look good. So, put filters on it and make them look good. And they stay true to that purpose till the day they sold to Facebook, and they're still staying true to that purpose. After making so much money, billions of dollars, right? You have unlimited resources. It's Instagram does not have like feeds and others, various things. We don't have those things. Very simple product. And it's written as in people who look at it and think, I can build that something. I can build it. Everyone thinks you can build it. But now they have built it, now you can't go and get the users that kind of thing has. So that's the gap there. But that's the gold standard of products. And then WhatsApp, no screenshot that I don't want to remind you. But anyway, WhatsApp also, as you look at the competitors, right? WhatsApp had Viber as a competitor. Viber started with phone, and then they started doing chat as well in it, and then people there, and Line was there, and all these people were there, and they added stickers and all sorts of things. Facebook came up and did their own thing. All these things were full of features, and everything was very user-friendly. But WhatsApp remained very simple, core to their purpose. WhatsApp's MVP was actually to be able to send a text to somebody else without using SMS. It's better SMS on data. That's what it is. And they figured that out and they stayed with that purpose. Very, very hard to do. And imagine, as in, it's really hard to do when you have the ability to do more things. That takes balls, right? That takes discipline. And that takes practice. So this is our training as well, and we actually built a lot of features. We started off initially with a product that we could do data modeling and intelligent visual modeling is what we call it. We have figured for it. It's great. It won so many awards. It was pretty awesome. You could draw a network diagram and you would tell whether, okay, you have too many routers on this, you don't have enough bandwidth to support this sort of number of devices on this platform. All in this same thing, you could do that. You could draw electronic circuit and you could simulate the values on it. You could draw a business process and you could find out the bottlenecks and so on. So it was built on a platform where people could build their own intelligence into objects and it could become a marketplace, and it was a huge vision. It was a multi-billion-dollar vision. It was great. It had so many features. We launched at demo and TechCrunch in the Valley. We was chosen from thousands of companies to be the top 50. So all this was there. This was really cool and really hype. But then when we gave it to users, they didn't understand because it's something that they have never thought about, and they had not really. It was a long stretch to go there to understand what this product was and how can I make use of it. The customers we wanted were average people, but the customers that we are getting was like Samsung, LG, industrial players, right? But we didn't want to play in that market, and it was ridiculous to do. We couldn't scale the business the way we wanted. We were getting a custom software developer based on visual stuff. We did that. So we stopped doing that. We stopped as a intellectual geeky, hacker person. These things appeal to us, right? Like intelligence, like people can build their own code. You can build a hybrid car, model a hybrid car, and this thing. That's the kind of thing we're thinking. Somebody could build the engine, somebody could build the airbags and all this other stuff, and people could collaborate and put these things together, and you can come up with something bigger. You could have done that, and we wanted to allow people to do that so we can sort of accelerate the pace of innovation by putting all this stuff that's stuck in some other part of someone's document to be digitized and be able to be used very easily. That's a grand vision, lots of people bought into it, but conceptually that's great. In practice, it's hard to go to market because we had built too much and we had actually not spoken to our customers, the target audience, to start off with what they wanted to start. And when we actually showed this, lots of average people wanted, hey, so we said, this was in 2008, and you couldn't draw diagrams on the web browser in those days. You had to install software and so on, you could collaborate. So this thing can draw my UML diagram, this thing can draw my flowchart, and I can work with somebody else. So why not using that? So people asking us this question, right? And it was all because it was right in front of our basics, but we thought it's too ridiculous. It's useless because it's a bag. But apparently people love that and we have 600,000 and it's growing. Right? So that's what it is. So finding success is sometimes cutting down things that you actually would have wanted to do and moving forward with it. So the key question is how to do MVP. You have to find, now you have various ideas that you're working on today. What you need to do is figure out the question, one question that you answer. What problem are you solving? And sometimes because now you guys are pitching ideas as solutions, right? Like I'm going to put a GPS locator on a taxi. That's a solution. But what is the problem you're solving? So when you actually inspect the problem, maybe it's something else. Right? The most optimal solution is something else. Maybe. So it's always important. Right now you have set on solutions, right? And it's good as this talk is at 3, was at planned at 3 o'clock because of that. So that you guys get into the depth of these ideas and problems, and then you would have the ability to now reflect back and think, hey, are we doing the right thing? Are we solving the right problem? Are we giving the right solution? Right? So maybe there's a little bit of a change that you guys might come up to if you write down what problem are you solving with your solution, right? So right after this, as an exercise, just write it down. Your solution right now that we have might be the ideal thing right that we have, right? It might be great, but also it might not be the best thing also, right? So you have to give that a chance. So write it down and figure out what question you're answering. And be ruthless in cutting features out that is not answering that question that you wrote down. Because it's very easy to build, and what happens especially in a hackathon when you start doing that, you end up with a product that you can't deliver. Right? Because you have such a large spec and you're building for, it's like a month plan, trying to expand into a 30 odd hours. So you can't do that. So be ruthless and cut things off and say you're not doing this, you can't do it. Let's just focus on a few things that will just work. The iPhone launched without copy paste. The smartphone without copy paste. Come on. How easy is that to do? Think about it, right? It's a phone, it has memory, and obviously you can place this thing in memory and some other app can paste it, right? And all the apps were theirs. None of the apps were apps. There was no app store. But they didn't do copy paste. So so you have to be really ruthless and stick to it as it's part of the solution, yes, but it's not the core problem to solve. Figure out the core problem and only solve that, and ensure that when you're done, it delivers with your benefit, right? Users have to have an outcome. It should solve the problem that you're trying to solve. So yeah. That's the secret and the keys to the kingdom. Keep up and hack on. We hope you come with great things that actually work tomorrow. Alright, thank you.
Before we catch up on one thing that we missed out to mention earlier is that by come tomorrow, what you guys you are free to host your application as well. And because these people's whole thing is what is there, so we can put a link of your application for us to try out the product or whatever that you guys are doing. If you can do that. So if you do that, you will list it out and publicize so that others can work with it. Alright? Okay guys, good luck.
Hi guys, actually I'm coming sorry for the list because you're working so hard for the project and I think it's not fair to get some kind of for you. But this is something I think you might be interested because this is a presentation I'm doing for the first time and this might be the last time as well, right? Okay? Cool. Right. Okay, so what I'm trying to do today is getting notified in the tech cloud, right? So let me explain. So I know you guys are smart, right? So you're working on some basic stuff and some cool projects. But the problem is this, do others know that? I'm not talking about your friend, colleague, or coworker, but something beyond that. Maybe beyond Sri Lanka, right? Because we know we create something really, really amazing stuff. But the problem is others don't know about it, right? So here's what I try to say, what I try to figure it out. So somebody tweet something like, please tweet any media-based tutorial or something. Then one of the community management media, okay, so you have this community book and a blog. At the same time, you went at mine, and then he said, Arunodaya, meeting hacks, like that means. So the meeting community manager is talking about some kind of Then I never visited the USA and I never have any direct contact with them, but I have. So I'm trying to show you guys how to become you guys into that person, right? Really not that hard, very easy to achieve if you follow some rules. Right. Okay. And the next thing you need to ask, why? Why you need something like that? That's the question you need to ask. So people say that coding is boring. Like there are, I saw some face-to-face programmers, boring programmers or something like that. Yeah, I'm a programmer. I have no life, right? So that's the kind of people think like programmers, right? And coders. And same way, you can find some gigs, right? Because we are working on our day-to-day jobs, and sometimes we can figure out something and we can earn more, right? That's the thing. You might be working for one lakh, 2 lakh sometime here, but working on a weekend project, you might can get like $1,000, $2,000 sometimes, right? So how to get into that kind of level I'm talking about. And same time, self-satisfaction. Something that others know about that, famous food, right? And the next thing is how to build your startup. You can maybe figure out how to create your own startup based on this stuff. Right. Into open source. The thing you need to focus on working on something like open source projects. Earlier, working on open source project like maybe 2 years back, pretty hard. Like we had SVN, Hackathons are there, and you need to enter some project. It's really hard, right? Open source something like with a techie, like some gurus. You need to be a guru to be open source developer, maybe that. But now it's completely changed. Now we have GitHub. It's like Facebook for coders, right? So it's like addictive, right? So now you are on Facebook, you are chatting always, doing stuff, right? But you into the GitHub, that's simply, it's like an addiction. You can't avoid that. So like me, I'm working with my day working on open source project. You can see that on the inbox like that. Because I'm working on that one. But you can have this like, okay? There's another guy, he just has profile. Like he has no activity. Like that means you have a Facebook profile, has no friends. Like that. So you need to become like this kind of level. To be a guy like super smart, or maybe you are smart, but you need to figure it out, tell other people you are smart too. Right. So thing is, you will ask me, how do I join to open source project? That's the one of the questions people ask. So you don't need to pick something like jQuery or Bootstrap. The reason is, these are one of the most popular projects in the world. So there are a lot of people are using that, a lot of people are trying to get into the project. So it's really, really hard to get involved with that kind of project for us. Then you need to figure out something small but very, very useful. Like maybe some kind of UI that you are using for your application, like that. Then you need to, it's not about coding as well. You can do some documentation, you can do some tutorial. And then after that, you can answer questions like that. Then going forward, you can fix some bugs, and then later on you can add some features. That's how it works. You're not going to do some feature. Okay, I need this feature, then I'll implement that one. So just do it. So that's not going to happen most of the time. You need to go through some documentation first, and like that. So this is some kind of way you can get into a project like this. But there's another cool way how you can get into the open source community like that. That's start something on your own. But start something on your own, you have to be very careful about that. So first you need to decide some niche market. So you are not going to go to the big level and you need to create a small market and then find some weakness on that market, on that product or project, and then try to fix it. But if you fix that and wait here like publishing the project, it doesn't gonna work. You need to market it. You need to so that's guys, okay, this is the project I have built, so then if you need marketers, you can do a blog and then you can write a mailing list like this is the project I have built. At the same time, you can create a YouTube videos saying, okay, this is how it works. And interact with Stack also. So then sometimes after a few months or a few years, this is not a project actually people are really interested because there are some tools more than this. Then you need to start again, start doing something like that. So I can just give some examples that I did. So I first find a market, media. I think it's around 8 months back. There was no much hype at that time, right now. And then they had some shooting scale. Then I started a project of smart collections. Then people try to use that one. Then same time I started my blog media hacks. Then I start showing you this is how to improve the media performance. And this is how you can use that. Then after a few times, so the media boys they included some performance, and now after around 6 months, like the performance of the smart collections and the media things are all the same. So they improve. Then I need to figure out something to do again. That's why I have to do fast render. Fast render is something like server-side rendering, how to load your media application quickly. Now I have a fast render now. I don't have the cool hype of the smart collection now because media is doing a good job now. But now I have fast render. Then if sometimes later media implementers sometimes similar to the fast render, then I have to think about something else and figure it out. Then so you need to be an expert, right? I'm asking a question. So can someone give me a definition of an expert? How do you say that someone is an expert? Is there a definition? Can someone? One particular type of job. Anybody can? How you define an expert? Okay. So it's a very simple thing. There is no definition for expert. That's something. So let's say I want to be an expert. So what I'm trying to do is I'm planting something concept in your mind. Say you're thinking that I'm an expert. That's what I will do. I just need to plant something in your mind that convinces you to think that I'm an expert. That's the thing you have to do when you want to be an expert. Because there is no definition like expert. Because you can't say I'm expert in that level, expert in that. So you don't need to have a PhD for being an expert. The simple thing you need to do to be an expert is teach. So you can start a blog, then you need to be a focus about that. First thing. That means, let's say you're blogging on a Medium or you're blogging on a blogspot. That's not going to work because you are just having a blog post and you are giving some content, you are adding some jokes. Sometimes you are adding some text articles. Sometimes you are posting some videos from whatever place. So that's not what I'm talking about. So you need to position your blog. Okay, let's say for an example, my blog, media hacks. What I try to do is hacks and tricks from media with other ones, right? So that's what I try to position my videos. So the hacks and tricks for media. You need to find out some way to some topic or whatever thing. You need to position that and keep adding articles and blogs. Maybe twice a month like that. You need to continue to do that. At the same time, the social media doesn't work. The direct marketing does. You need to get emails. If you want to be an expert in your website or blog, whatever thing, you need to capture emails. And then after every article you write, you can send them. The social media doesn't work, but the email works. And the next thing is, so you can start writing a book after that. Writing a book, you might feel a bit hard, right? But is that easy or hard? Maintaining a book. So okay, I'm asking a question. What's the difficulty? Reading a book or maintaining a blog? Right. So maintaining a blog is the hardest thing because you need to write articles maybe twice a week, twice a month, right? But if you don't write a book, it's still hard. But you can cheat a bit. You can write I think around 2,000 words, like some niche topic, and it's quite cool. And then you can wrap it up with PDF or you can do an ebook, then you can publish that. By doing that, you can capture emails, you can say okay, this is a really cool thing. Right. Then there's another approach. I recently did some book called Pro Video. What I did is very simple. I already posted some blogs earlier, then I collect those blog posts and create a book. Because I didn't wrote any single line for this book. I just collect those articles and create them as a book and publish them. So this is the result. So one guy posted a blog post yesterday collecting all the media resources. Then he had my books as the first one, as a pro media and he says it's free. The people are going to click that book, my book, and they said okay, after they're going to that one, this is a right? I don't want to see that one. Like, okay, so given free, then he can think I'm an expert, right? This is what I do. I don't do very much thing. I go to the media course and I do something. I wrote some articles, then after I wrote a book, right? Collecting my articles. Then this is my comments, like so like this, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. It's not much harder. You need to be consistent about something specific. That's the thing. At the same time, you need to help others. You try to help others and say, okay, this is something, this guy is good at it. They will see this is something cool, right? That's the thing. Right. I think, okay, I don't want to go through this stuff. So now you can ask if you go through. So coding is coding, seriously. And at the same time, you can find some tips. People will be asking sometimes, then, so always we say, I'm really busy like that. So this is something like this. Alright. So the thing is, you need to, this is how you can be something like this, how to get something over time and think to others that you are doing something kind of over there. Right. Right. I think I don't need to waste your time much. I think there's one question. Okay, there's another one presentation on cool cloud service happening on Sri Lanka. I think that will be really interesting to you guys.
Hi, I'm Karan Zikula. Some of you might know me from open source and experience previously around the world and India. Yeah, a lot of things. And one of these things these days is that in the system engineering level with MCT. So CEO June asked me to do a small presentation with regards to a new line of business Orion is venturing into. So first of all, sorry for taking your time when I was on the hours. We won't be long, so let's just get on with it. Right, once again, thanks for that. I'm not going to go into defining what cloud computing is or go into introduction of the cloud computing because I think that would be material because we will cover here. So let's just take a bit. When we talk about cloud computing, the concepts are new. It has been around for a long time, decades perhaps. But it has been gaining momentum in the 2000s, and when you talk about cloud, there's no particular one definition or one standard definition for everyone. We just have a kind of idea what characteristics and what you might need and what you would like to have. So for me, example, when I think about cloud computing, I think about pooled data resources, self-catering, elasticity, on-demand, resource availability, and things like mutability and other flexibilities that goes with that. So obviously, in terms of cloud computing service models, there are many, but basic three things. Actually, these three things are defined in a way in the NIST standard implementation in the USA, but as a community and as the IT industry, we have come to call certain things as certain names. I'm pretty sure everyone knows the three basic service models: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Software as a service, I'm pretty sure then that you all know because that's the kind of business you guys are doing. Basically, it means providing your software, catering your customers, your software as a service over the internet, which is the cloud. Right. At the bottom, we have the parts which are required to do the heavy lifting by the infrastructure like hardware and networking and stuff. And obviously, you know that Amazon is the market leader in that area, infrastructure as a service. And there are a lot of others, but there wasn't any serious threat to Amazon until recently. But it appears Google has taken up interest in that area, so that's all. And in between those two, your software and infrastructure, there is a part, platform as service. Rather than trying to define what's platform as service, I just said that's the stuff in between. Which means there are stuff, usually operating system, language runtimes, and application server, and other things. Okay, so, sorry. Right. So, why we would use platform as a service? I'm pretty sure most of you might have heard about platform as a service providers. Right. For example, Heroku, which practically defines the category platform, and Red Hat and Microsoft, there are a lot of vendors in that area. In particular, to JavaScript related technologies, there's there are a couple of vendors. The important thing is, one of the important things is platform as a service. If you utilize that, it frees your mind, it frees your time, effort to concentrate on what you do best, development. And it takes care of the other stuff like worrying about servers, applying OS updates, software updates, security patches, bug fixes, and so on and so on. So we don't have to worry about that. And it taps the vendor's experience, which means the ops, IT operations, human resource you need in your organization will become reduced, and your workload as well in that respect. And then addresses, well, partially addresses problems like scalability and so on and so on. And finally, which is the final point is actually a very important point for me. I encourage this platform thinking and DevOps. Basically, when I say platform thinking, it's saying currently when you host a web application or a software, we are thinking in terms of servers, backup server, this database server. That's server ended. So that's how we are used to. Even me, when I am, sorry. But one of the advantages of going to platform as a service model, your development becomes streamlined with the platform thinking, and that's good DevOps practice. Instead of thinking in terms of servers, you are thinking in terms of components of the platform. Application serving, load balancing. If you are opposite to that, if you are a developer, you don't have to worry about any of those things. Just take your software, deploy it from the platform, there you go. And while I'm talking about this thing, well, on behalf of Orion, because Orion City and Orion is venturing into a new line of businesses, well, it's not going to build a data center, tier 4 data center here in Colombo. so which will start accepting customers within the next 6 months. And it will support traditional data hosting models. That means dedicated servers, co-location, and that stuff like that. And also cloud services. That means infrastructure services, platform as a service, and other resources like cloud. That means cloud servers and also blob storage and so on and so on. So the kinds of cloud services that are planned by Orion is actually pretty much the base 3 component models in the cloud service. Obviously, software services will be provided as needed by the customer, and as going along with the data center, infrastructure as a services will be also provided. And then another interesting thing, platform as a service is another idea of playing around that's actually coming in. So as far as I can tell, we have competitive pricing and some benefits of the regional networking, which basically that means if you are hosting and if you are catering customers within the country and your data center and your infrastructure is located within the country, then you don't have to pay the penalty of international network traffic and other things. So that's also a good point. And when we talk a little bit about the past, the key focus of today. Right. Well, there are platform as a service providers, as you know, and some of the things that we are planning, we are doing research on these days, and we hope this distinguishes us from the others. Well, we are trying to make the workflows as easy as possible, and multi-level visibility and control, which means we'll have some sort of like, if you have an IT ops person, they can log in and they can have visibility of a different level than developer logging in. Because developer can just deploy if they want to deploy the application, they can deploy it, but if an ops person needs to go into detail like application logs, logs, and everything details, what's happening behind the scenes, they have better visibility in that area. And now when looking, that's because of the technologies we are using, we'll get that in a bit. And planning to support nearly arbitrary software stacks, which means pretty much the common mainstream software stacks. Again, because of the technologies we are trying to use. And we are planning to support auto and manual scaling, which means if your application is experiencing a certain overload, it's a capacity that you didn't plan for, and if it's a previously agreed threshold, you can automatically scale the application based on, depends on the technicalities of course. Technicalities in the sense of technological technicalities. The important thing I was talking about, the technology, why it enables us to be vendor neutral, and actually it doesn't depend on the infrastructure provider as well. Basically, everybody knows these days the opposite is containerization. Containerization is a form of virtualization, operating system level, lightweight virtualization. Instead of talking in terms of host operating system and multiple guest operating systems inside that, in the virtualization model, what we have here is lightweight isolation of application containers. So, with the same capacity, that is hardware resources and other resources, we can create more applications. And of course, these technologies are based on the new Linux, new guard of technologies. Not the whole standard Unix model. There are some new interesting technologies emerging in Linux. And these technologies, like of course you might have heard of Docker and things like that. So they are utilizing these new technologies, and it's a good thing. It's deviating a little bit from the Unix model, but the benefits are actually well thought. And another thing we are planning to do is have the developer have the minimal knowledge. That means if you already have an application, in order to get the application to the platform, the amount of changes you have to do would be minimal. There will be situations that changes would be required, and there will be situations that actually no configuration changes or code changes will be required at all. And finally, of course, I'm a Sri Lankan company, and Koran has always been the Sri Lankan developers and open source community, and so. Right, the important question, availability. So it's kind of still under development, but we are looking for early adopters who would like to work with us to improve this technology, take it to the next level. So we have not finalized about all moving parts yet, but actually the research and development has been going on for years. Outside Orion with me and inside Orion recently, and that things been happening. So we are looking for early adopters. And if you already haven't gone into cloud-based deployment or cloud-based delivery model for your application, we will be willing to work with you to hold hands in that process. And actually we will be able to help in the architecture process, how to build scalable applications, what kind of things you would, what kind of pitfalls you would look for. And we'll be able to help in that regards as well. And in return, you will help us mature our platform into a product that's scalable and available for everyone. So that's a benefit for us. No more details about this, so we can continue to any topics, cloud platforms, infrastructure. You can get in touch with me or Deeran. You have the email addresses on the screen. That's it from me. Thanks, guys. Do you have any questions? It doesn't seem to be so I'll let you guys get back to your important work, and I'll be also hanging around. So for some reason, if anybody needs to any help with the infrastructure side, I'll be able to. Okay, thank you guys. Have a great day and good day.
I don't know if you guys got enough sleep last night, but if you didn't, that's a great thing because you would have done a lot of work, and so we're going to see that now. So it's all about this switch. So make it count. So this is how it's going to work. We've already started the order of pitching. So the teams will be pitching in the name, alphabetical order of the name. What you do, you come here, set up your laptop. The pitch starts. When the pitch starts, there will be a countdown starting, and you will see that it will be on that side. So you can keep a track of the time that you are spending on your pitch. Again, 8 minutes to pitch and 4 minutes for question and answer. As soon as the pitch 8 minutes completes, you have to stop, and the judges will post the questions. And as that's going on, the next team who is supposed to pitch will come and set up the laptop. Just during the last 2 minutes of the question and answer of the previous team, you come and set up your laptop and prepare for your pitch, because you don't want to waste time when you're trying to start setting up your laptop, right? So give 2 minutes during the question and answer for the previous team until they can show some of the stuff in the screen, and then let them remove the laptop, and then during the next 2 minutes you set up your laptop for your pitch this next. So be aware of when you are going to pitch and come in front of the client and do that. There's a sound that comes out of this. When you hear the sound, you please stop and let the other person start. So we're trying to get this done quickly so that we can finish up and go home for the match. So then, other than that, there's the people's choice, which we are going to try to do a vote. Passing is going to explain how that's going to work. So very best of luck, and let's get this done.
Yeah, so guys, hope everybody is ready for the pitching. So to start off, we'll start off with Big Me. I'll call upon Big Me team to come up on stage up here and concern.
Okay, good evening guys. This is my team. We did Big Me. We choose this because there isn't any website in Sri Lanka is real-time bidding as much as we know. So we decided to do this because a lot of people in Sri Lanka now they are going to improving their online buying and selling something here and there. So most of Sri Lankan people are now familiar with online buying and selling. Because of that, we decided to do the bid because Sri Lanka does not have a bidding site, and that is our really simple task: bid and bid. That's only. So basically, why with me? Because as I said, it will be the first of its kind and single purpose. As we remember that talk, so we was very happy because we had a single purpose bid. So how it works? It's really simple. A customer comes, register, bid, win, enjoy, and second, from the buyer side or the product owner, she or he give the product, wait until the bid finish, get the money, he is also happy. So both sides ends with happiness. So that was our main purpose. When we came here for the hackathon, we was thinking, as they recommended, we was planning to do some AngularJS and Firebase. So when we came here, a session went that tools. So at that moment, we was inspired with Meteor and MongoDB. So we chose to take a challenge because we don't know about this Meteor or MongoDB. So we took the challenge and we thought that okay, we will learn this and do this anyhow and how much we can to do. So this is the product we came up with. First of all, this is the registration page. If you are already a member or already a member, you can sign in. Otherwise, you have to sign up. And after that, it will directly go to the bidding page because we do not want to waste more time going here and there doing some crazy works. So from here on, you can bid just like this. You can bid, and at that moment it shows up to pick the best bit. So pick the bit to bit. So the best bit come up to there, and you have to again and again count on it. Sorry for that. And so basically the thing is you can see what you are doing, what you are bidding for, and what is the rate now going on. And now another username. It must be more than it must be the highest bid. Otherwise, that it won't be succeed. You will get the notification the place bid was placed like that. And if you bid, I think that it's 500 and you was bidding 450, then if you say that amount is wrong or amount is incorrect, you have to bid higher than the best bid. I like to here we go now. I like to thank the hackathon because we came here and learned it, and we was very happy. I don't know about the others, but our team was really fantastic, and thanks for this opportunity. Okay, and have to give a special thank to the organizing team and especially to the Armada. He was really with us with every problem we got. Okay, now you can see his PD. Now in the other browser, this is the basic. This was the basic idea of ours. We was hoping to do more, but with the time we managed to do this, and we are hoping to launch this website. We are going to do this because our team was very inspired with this media and BigMe.lk. So we will going on to this. That will be it. Yeah, this is the admin part. You can get the product, a description, expiry date, and the starting date, and the image URL. And you can see when you are admin, you can see the products in hand, just like this. Image, starting date, when did you edit, when it will finish, like that. And it comes up with that. I got one like that. It's actually it was inspired with the real time. So that's why we did this. So we had another UI design for our bidding purpose. So at the moment we want to show that because it's not properly working. Because of that, when we launch this, you will be able to bid on our site. Okay, thank you very much. We'll have one more minute. So basically, the admin will see how many bidders are bidding now, and the graph how his bidders going up and down, and what the strategies he want to get more bidders to his site and get more money from this site and give a good product to the client and give some money to the product owner like that. The basic concept for real time watch was that. Yes, it's like a monitoring console that you can see all the things in one place. What happened in my site, like the bidders, how many bids going on now, what was the ended bidders, like that. So we had some problem with graphs and everything, so we decided to not to do that because it's good to show a half thing. It's not good to show a half thing. It's better to show nothing. Okay, thank you.
The other users are not able to bid through with their notification.
Yeah, we will have a rules and regulation site that you have to actually you can
from technically using since you guys use video and database accesses directly from the website, is this authenticated so that you can another user will not be able to bid for another user? Is that secure at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, how you guys have achieved that?
Basically, we have the package that comes with media. For
Did you guys do allow deny rules for the rights? Okay.
We just use mediate on
Update.
So, functionality wise, can you quickly say what are the exact functions that are fully working right now? You can build and is the expired version?
Expiry is we try to add something like real time countdown timer, but it wasn't working. So
What happens when it expires?
it just disappears.
It disappears. So what about product page? So if I win the bid, what happens to me? Do I see something?
You will get an email to confirm that you to buy this product. So from our rules and regulations, you must buy it because if you are going to bid, the first rule is if you are bidding, you have to buy it.
Yeah, so do you have any more on this?
Sorry?
Okay, let's not get to that. So is that working, that function? Email?
No.
Any part of that? The expiry is right now just removing the entry.
Yeah.
Could you say a few words about how you organize the work among yourselves?
We are basically a team, certainly group up. After that, we came here. We have 2 UI engineers, UI designers and developers, and 3 coders, and we separate our works and we do it. That's all.
How do you control a person's? Did you think about how you are going to control who to lock in the person who bids? If they do not pay, how is that going to work? If they do not purchase.
Yeah, if they do not purchase it, they will have all the details are with us. So we will call him personally and ask him what is the problem. The admin will call him and ask him what is the problem and why you are not buying this. For now, our idea is he will be banned for such time, and the next highest bid will get the product.
Okay, thank you.
Next we have frantically to over device.
Here we try to do something that we only face. Suppose a system that you are working in a huge single page application and you want to control something to manage something. Suppose people. You have some sort of people that you have to add, remove, modify. Okay. There is some sort of thing that you have to do. Then requirements change that you have to add something else. Well, don't think that requirement change. Initially they say many things that you want to manage. Basically, in any system that there are many things in the database that there are tables that we frequently have to manage. In the database side, when I'm writing the code in the backend, we have object-oriented concepts that how to do the don't repeat yourself or something, that object-oriented concept that we do optimizing our code. But in HTML, we have separate layer, page or something that if I'm in a single page application, I have to do a lot more things. But if I use something like, Knockout.js or AngularJS, then the work will be reduced, but there is something to do. So we thought that JavaScript code is something that makes a headache. We thought, if we don't repeat ourselves in backend, why do we repeat our HTML or JavaScript in the front end? We thought we should reuse it. So we thought a code, something like a plugin that the user has to write only a few lines. It does the rest. We are going in the convention ways. Convention over configuration. So the person, if he wants to, for the inconvenience, if you choose to, suppose that thing is that when you are developing, we want a solution that will minimize the effort that the front-end developer or the designer has to do. We wanted him to give the ability of reusing his code. So we created a plugin, something called like a plugin that gives us interface. It does the repository pattern, it does the rest of the work.
See here. To demonstrate, we have created a demo application. Here, I want to, this is my library. Suppose that this is my library, so I want to view a book. I click here, I can view it. I want to edit it, then there is I can edit it. Or I can delete it or anything. The requirement was, the initial idea was that optimizing the code. The main purpose was, finally, the outcome is a plugin or a JavaScript library with a folder structure. I said, convention or configuration. Why? We have different configurations that built in. If you follow those conventions, if you name the folders like this, if you name the files like this, it will automatically work. You don't have to write anything else. Then, I'll show you later. I will show you later. We can have the ability. And also, you have the ability of adding more functionality by configuring. So let me wonder, what did you do special here? See, what we have done is created them a set of templates. The plugin has the ability of understanding. If we don't give it a template, if we are giving the template, it has the ability of understanding what is it. But it does not. It recognizes the pattern and it generates this template. And it fills data. What is most important thing is, the user has to write this much of code to complete CRUD operation. If you want if you want more things, suppose that you want animations that we have done in our things. I just have to add these lines. Before this loading, before something adding, we have set of configurations. Just like in WordPress, that you have to put them, it will automatically run. So, we don't need any other front-end developers there. We just need a front-end designer for the whole work. Because he knows how to design it. See the folder structure. Resources book that we have created a separate structure for, like in many other systems, that separate folder structure for the templates also. So, in this front end, the user has the ability of maximizing the reusability of those HTML codes. For adding, there is a separate template. For something editing, there is a separate template. So, the user will be given the maximum ability of reusing. Suppose there is one page and in another page, he wants to use the same concept, same things. He don't have to write those things again. He just have to use the same code that we have written here. And it works. I guess that you will understand what we wanted to try. And at the end of the day, we think that we have done it.
I saw that you're using some kind of HTTP API to connect to the backend. So right now, what are the platforms you're supporting for the backend?
We are writing a RESTful service. Yeah. We have written in DC API. Right? It is not depending. Sorry, the service is we just have to give it the path. And when we are creating it, we have a convention that you have to put. I don't know about my knowledge about the RESTful services is very less. So it was said that it was the default configuration that if you want to go something that suppose that example.api, the book is the book management thing. If I want to do something, then it should be people. Yeah. Data action and data ID. Then you can change those things. Here. The path, the API path, and the thing that you want to store. I don't think it's a word that you have to set there.
It's better, I think, if you had some sample code for the like .NET and how to view whatever the thing, how we had some sample backend for this kind of thing, it could be really useful for the user. I think it's really great for product. It does what the product says, third page. That's the thing. Sorry, front page. Sorry.
Can we see the? Can see the backend for what the demo application, just to get an idea? No, not the library.
Can you quickly tell us what is that is obviously standard interface you require from backend, right? So any backend application developer needs to have standard interface. Can you quickly explain
what is in a separate machine? So I can show you the interface actually.
Yeah.
So in a standard web application, you have more than front operations, you have transactions, you have to manage at certain level. Have you guys thought of any extensibility? It seems like you can map your front operations to this, but any web application goes beyond that. So how do you extend? How are you planning to go? Is it simply limited to front operations?
At this stage, we have 32 hours, so we have to omit our scope. That means we have a strict rule that thinking that what we do and what we left behind. There are many things that we left behind, and those are things that documentation. This is something that we were discussing, but we have to.
Are you guys planning to extend this scope?
Yes.
We were developing a method to add action where we can add more actions to the API, but we couldn't finish it in the time.
So it makes sense. Are you guys building on top of any standard client-side library, or are you building the functionality on top of a standard JavaScript client-side library?
Yes. Most of our students. So we are students.
Yes. So, well, are you building on top of another library like jQuery or?
We are using jQuery.js for
jQuery for selector.
Thank you.
So again, just to touch up on what are the pieces you are providing in the framework is the functionality to connect to a predefined interface, yes?
predefined interface.
And on the front end you are having some template operations. Some templates as well.
Yes.
Some UI templates as well,
Yes.
which uses the CRUD. Right. Also, do you use any existing frameworks to do this?
Yes, we use Mustard framework using the template, rendering data as an element. Included in the GitHub page.
Hello. Hello everyone. My name is Prasad and these are my colleagues. During this hackathon, we developed a product called JS Bus. It's something similar to a Google Bus, which was around like 2-3 years ago, which is not around anymore. So the purpose of that is making feed discussions real time. For example, there are a lot of social media sites you can insert your feed, like Facebook, you can post the status. Twitter, you can tweet something. But somebody will comment to your Facebook status or reply to a tweet. The problem there is it's not real time. If someone comments and I reply to that comment, and I have to wait a few minutes to receive that reply and continue the conversation. It's not like doing a chat. So the problem we try to solve is make the feed discussions real time. For example, if someone goes, Sri Lanka will win today's match, and there will be a discussion, someone will be commenting, no, Sri Lanka won. So we want to make that discussion real time to increase user engagement. The values which we provide by this product is makes feed discussion real time. It's really good to chat about the feed rather than comment and wait for the reply. And our product has a very nice intuitive user interface that intuits the user to engage, and it also increases user engagement. Next, the technologies as one of the motives to attend these hackathons is to get familiar with the new technologies. So while we were around, we were introduced to a new library called Meteor, which is suitable for real-time maps. And we also use SAS CSS framework to program our interface. So I didn't take too much time, and it's time for demo. And colleague will do a demo and show all the features our product has.
We are just giving the simple interface, and it is just a one-page application. Just sign up with like that, and we can sign in using Google sign in, and basically all the authentication is done using Google, and this is the main UI, and maybe the UI take the particular thread, and we can see there is a particular domain for that UI, and you can't see that right now, but there are comment box. You can see by using our URL, you also can try it out, and that is how the interface goes. Even every thread can be open, and every thread can comment and give the comments and threads. And we divided delete and edit function. When we are adding particular thread, just particular user can edit or delete that comment to a particular thread. That is how it goes. That's it. And what we are trying to do is we are simplifying the basic thread and commenting module, and do it as faster, processing it as faster as we can to convene the users of this application.
The URL is added now, so if anyone wants to test it, you can go to jsbus.meteor.com and start a thread, and you can chat. You can see how it works in real time. Thank you. I think it's time for questions.
How is differ from the Facebook messaging? I'm not talking about Facebook chat, Facebook messaging. How is differ from that?
Basically, Facebook, we can't separate many threads. When we need to post a particular thing, and we can't see the whole threads at once, and also comments in the others. So, yeah.
And Facebook, you can only chat with your friends. Anyone can start a thread and everyone can discuss about it. Any more questions?
What is the main function of this product?
To make field discussion real time. So if someone started it, then you can discuss in real time, increase user engagement and communication, discussion, stuff like that. That's the main goal of this. Even if a chat system is more intuitive and interactive than a forum. That's the idea behind it.
So it's going to be one field, is it? One big field that everybody sees? Or
yeah, the field system is here, the chat is the right hand side. So everybody sees this system. You can implement group things, we have considered that. So anyone can go and start a feed, and everyone can discuss about that feed.
so when I come in here, I will see everybody's feed?
Yeah.
I can join
Yeah, for now you can see everybody.
Yeah, so what is the actual application that you're thinking of? If it's something else for, is there something else for later, or is this just for later as well?
Actually, that is basically public brain and particle system. What we the endpoint is we have to restrict separate groups or separate user groups, and we have to limit that particular users and user groups. When I created a Pareto, that means that is particular. We have to group particular user. We have to create user groups and manage the user interactions and all. Otherwise, it's getting bigger and bigger, and user.
Yeah. So how is it different from a chat room?
Chat room, you can't group the discussions. Here, let's say I have 3 or 4 things here. I want to talk about political JS, I want to talk about potential environment, and I want to talk something else. I can start 3 or 4 fields in the thread, and each one can participate in different threads. In a chat room, it's more congested.
There can be multiple chat rooms, yeah?
Yeah, that's
very common.
It's a possibility.
Is there any particular thing that you're looking to do differently?
Actually, that we can also chat room can do those kind of things. Actually, we can post particular. Let's say we are posting manipulating alone or something like that. Then people can join with that. That can go with posting and commenting with that. Go ahead with that. So if there is a particular topic and user can post particularly, and they can go ahead with that.
Good evening, guys. My name is Jehan. I'll be presenting our group's idea. Our project is mainly targeted towards the general public, not to developers or whatever. So I would like to start this as an interactive session. I'd like to introduce you to our application. I would like to ask how many of you travel by train? Yeah, quite a lot of you. Yeah, I would say even though you own a car, I think traveling by train is the easiest and the most convenient medium available in Sri Lanka right now. If you want to travel from point A to B, and if the track exists, I think it's quite convenient for you. No traffic jam or whatever. It's quite easy. But yeah, of course, because of that fact, there's a large traffic in our train network. A lot of population wants to travel by train. So we need to make this system better. But unfortunately, we do find a lot of problems there. These are some of the problems we notice. These problems come with an app that is already provided by the by ICTA. So some people say that it's useless, some say that it's not updated, and it doesn't mention delays. I'm at Colombo Fort Station a lot. I come to get my train at 2:35 p.m. Sometimes the train does come and takes me home, but sometimes I have to peek through the first platform and wait till the train comes. Sometimes it does come, sometimes it doesn't. It's delayed and I don't know about it. I have to wait there, I have to wait half an hour till the next train. Okay, that's also not there. My day is ruined. But what if there was a platform where I was informed that this train is not going to come, this train is not going to take you home, find another way. So that's basically what we have done. The existing platform, it only does it will just give you the schedule. So the schedule will exist no matter if the train comes or not. Trust me, it has happened to me quite a lot. And I'm sure it has happened to you too. So our solution would be, these are some more of these problems we found of users. Actually, I would also like to say that this application has more than 100,000 downloads, which suggests that this scope of application is really necessary. People are looking for this solution, for this problem actually. But if they are coming in such high demand for underdeveloped, I would say underdeveloped solution like this, I think our solution would get a much better audience, provided that the fact the solution is much better. Yeah, so our solution would be KO train, or I would like to call it code train. So that's it's the functionality of it is a ground source scheduler, which allows people to get to know about releasing the train. It's as simple as that. So I would like to invite Pasan to actually to elaborate further on how this is done. Pasan.
Thanks, Nehan. Actually, I would thank JSP Hackathon organization because till I come to Dematagora railway station, I didn't have an idea what to do in Hackathon. Just came this idea came. So, we have already published our app on Google Play. It's not perfect, but it's working. Then we have SMS notification system. You can subscribe to that also. You can use that URL to check that. But please don't everyone sign up for that because this is expensive.
Yes, actually we have registered the messaging service to one of us, and if you all try together it will be sold out.
Okay. It's working but not scalable. Let's go to Scalable. You can check existing schedule using this navigation. Then you can search. Then if there are any delay, you can report. You can you can tell how many minutes it's delay. So if someone log in, submit the delay report, like getting late 15 minutes. So I'm submitting this. So everyone using the application will get notified. As you can see that you will get notified. We have they have a push notification interface. Then we have a SMS subscription system also. Then we got SMS also. Then here's the link that you can subscribe also. That is why we use a login system, but we wanted to do it more, but we didn't have time, but we added the login system. So and you can know who did that course, right? You can use Google, Facebook or Twitter logins for authentication.
For the push notifications, we use the Google Cloud messaging, and we have we wrap the mobile site into an Android application, and that's how we are providing the notification to the mobile application. Yes, simple view, and we are just passing through the Android application to the mobile site.
How about the SMS ones?
SMS is basically because we didn't subscribe to the service. During development, we use this Android application, which is tied up with the web service. We basically connect to the web service. We send a call with this number and the text message. They basically send it to my phone. So basically all the messages that they get is through my number. Just like
so when somebody reports crowdsource, when the information comes through from people, do you show it here or do you show it anywhere else?
We were planning to notification. We were planning to do that, but we go do.
So when I come to this page and if I list it out, I don't see it, yeah?
You can see notification.
So can I, as in right now I'm getting all the train delay notifications. You know, I can't subscribe to just the one from them, whatever the code.
We subject to subscription because we need to have SMS notification and mobile app as well because the mobile this app needs people are on right?
So as in it doesn't interest me that a train to Hampantota got delayed.
We planned that. So,
Planned driving.
yes. So if I search, even the notification I see on the side is not specific to the search, no? So when I search here, the notification I see on the side is not specific to the search.
No. To actually validate the posts that we cannot actually believe one person saying that this is late. So that's why we have integrated Gmail and Facebook. So when they are logging with their own PGX account, it's quite unlikely they will say something which is for a prank or so that's our basic idea of validating it that way. And also we had the idea of maybe building upon one, let's say one person says that this delays and another person acknowledges that. So we had that idea as well along with the subscription fee, but it's just that we could implement it because of the time limit.
So that question is more for Kavin. You can model this after the Wiki model. Wiki website you can go and update it, and there are certain levels of verification, tools like a hierarchy. So you can bring that kind of features.
So it's a crowdsourced application. You might can say this is 70% of the people say train is delayed. 30% say not. Then you can compare that.
Since it's crowdsourced, there's lots of information that's going to come together, so you can show it to people's faces, and then the validity of the information is there.
It is open.
Okay,
so what's if my train is delayed, I'm already screwed, right? What is my incentive for telling other people that the train is delayed?
You need to give something to get it done.
Yeah. maybe you can implement a point system. When you contribute more, you get like a stars, because like in the Postman, you become a
Thank you guys, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are from number 5 and we are presenting our product today. We got this plan. There are two reasons to put this name. One is it developed getting frustrated of our game members' name, and also using this tool we help to game developers to develop their interfaces, develop their maps. So normally it's map generator for map generator and a level generator. So with those ideas in the mind, we put the map plan for the name. And this is a basic introduction. If someone asks what is Mapler, this is what we call. Mapler is a game level designing tool, because here we mainly consider designing the interfaces for the game levels, because the game developers know it is very hard work, because we have to develop each and every level, and if you give them a tool to do this easily, then that will be a very advantage for them. And these are our objectives, and my friend Prasad will describe more than that.
Hi guys. So actually this is the use case. So 2 days ago I managed to develop an Android game, and I asked my friends about the usability of the game, and they said okay, it's good, but you need to develop some levels and stuff like that. And that's how I ended up. So face a lot of problems actually. So when it comes to game development, designing levels is exciting. So for an example, to develop that interface, I had to do something like this to get my coordinates. Okay, so otherwise you have find a really good tool to design the levels. So that's why I was thinking about doing something like that. And while I'm learning, it's real time. So actually, the ultimate purpose of this kind of tool is to generate XML or some kind of a common schema. So if it's about XML, JSON or whatever, it can be useful for the other tools. So this tool is real time and you can develop levels in kind of approach. That's the benefit of this. And users can have their accounts, and this is another scenario I faced a lot of problems because I was cooperating with a friend to get the UI stuff done, but sometimes I cannot really meet him and talk and design the levels. So sometimes we can check this stuff, and finally when we put together things, only we understand, okay, this is not going to make sense. So using this tool, we can developers can create games and design levels in collaboratively. And I think my friends will
get to the conversations. That you focus very good on the pictures you can see on the side while I sign my seething. Because ultimately what you see over there in those pictures, those are things you will get out from our mouse too. Yeah. So we decided the tool will be like what do the developer need? Like when a developer looks into this, does he need to be like so confused as what the tool is? No, like we need to make it simple. We need to stay focused. We need the developer to stay focused on how to use the tool, not like reading a manual which is by the second one. So for the moment, you can create a project. I can clearly see. Let's create a project. Let's say 1000 project, because the tool is to create 1000 projects as well. Once you create a project, you get to the home page where we will be listing all the projects, all the developers. Let's say this account isn't necessary for one person to use. Like a team can create an account, so the team can work on their project separately. And the feature we added here that the team can actually have a comment on the ideas about those projects. You can put a comment. Let's say good. You can say good to an idea on this platform. That's the once the team gets into this platform, they have like everything, every bit of communication they need to carry on without like going to another third-party tool. So let's get the spotlight of this tool here. As you can see, we use a nice solution explorer thing. We all make solution explorers. They make us feel like safe. So once we you can see what have we listed on the left side are the projects we have made before. And once you click on a project, you get the list of files. So let's clarify what those levels here are. Levels here are basically XML files. Because that's basically what we need to generate from this tool. XML files that even can understand to build up the game level. So once we click on a game level, you get the design. Sorry about the tool works being misplaced probably because of the screen. We didn't make it responsive because the admin goal wasn't to be responsive at all. I like do a quick demo as how can you use this. Let's say I need to put up a rectangle here. I got a rectangle. I need to shape it a bit. So this should be necessarily rectangles. We select the rectangles because, as you probably know, most of the games have rectangles and circles as their base for the entities. That's why we choose rectangles. It can be here it says lantern. In the actual preview, those lanterns and things are images, but for now we'll just synchronize them as squares or circles. Once we build up our, let's say, we put another rectangle, I think the squares will be placed because of the UI. So once we get our interface done with those squares and lanterns and bricks, what we need is the code, because the code tab, and we have a code. So basically the tools like XPF all our towers in type each of these and we into the game engine. And not just that, we can like press on get XML file and you get a download application to download XML file.
Okay guys, time's up. Move into questions.
Yeah.
So I'll ask this question. What is this tool? You can, so this is essentially to develop levels for games, right? So are you using any specific format that is compatible with all games, or is this designed for a particular game?
Actually, currently this is about for the end engine. It's a game engine. It's a box studio version of the for the Android developers. So this format definitely is about for the end engine ready.
I think it's better you guys just show that graphical UI and how it works rather than
actually they are.
Yeah, sure.
In here, you can get Android things like that. Okay, stuff like that, and something goes wrong. So actually, you can see the preview in here. Like these shapes will be replaced with the actual shapes like that. Which happens in here.
How do you configure the actual shape?
So we have picture bind to these shapes in different ways. For an example, for the balloon, there is actual URL bind to that one, something like that.
Can we configure the entities?
Yeah, actually we are planning, but we were running out of time, so we configure.
Zoom out the browser.
Control minus.
So there's no tool to. So there right now there's no easy way to place some objects on a canvas and make some quite formats.
I have a result on this thing. So actually there are no like something like this, something cool like this. I didn't find something interesting. There are some desktop application I guess, but this serves the purpose for the most developers. I think for big companies they are using their own ways to generate this kind of stuff. So I'm focusing on doing this thing for the as open source project for the developers.
Two questions. Did you use any existing toolkit to make canvas and?
Yeah. Actually, I use frantically. Actually, what you can do with frantically is drawing rectangles and all. But it is the whole library. So on top of it, I create this thing.
And what's the most technically challenging part of this project?
Actually, when you drag and drop these things, you can drop, for an example, a rectangle in any place, but it should align with the coordinates. So this kind of stuff you have to concern about maths and stuff like that. Those are challenging.
What are the technical parts of, as in you have JS, and what are the other parts?
We use media for the project, and for as a data database, we use MongoDB. Actually, we use media because it's very easy to communicate with the database with media, and we use it as a new technology and to try it out, something like that.
Hello everyone. Now we are present our new solution, RSS mail with the theme Never Miss a Beat. We all know today we live in a society overloaded with information. Even though the total amount of information available for us is infinite, there are specific information that we most care about, and we cannot afford to lose those information. So as a method of reserving those information, we subscribe into different RSS feeds. So even though we subscribe to those RSS feeds, with the busy life we are having, it's really hard to synchronize with those RSS feeds. So even though we subscribe with them, there's high risk of losing them. So RSS mail is a smart client which enables you to collect those feeds on behalf of you and to deliver it with you in a comfortable time so you can read them at your ease. So it will ensure, even though you are so busy, you won't ever miss a feed that matters for you. So in order to discuss about the functionality of this smart client, I would like to invite Amit.
So to solve that problem that we never want to miss the feeds that are really important to us, we wanted to build a tool that just one thing. All it does is as we showing the demo that it lets you subscribe to some feed and it simply sends the new updates of the feeds to your email. So it's just focus on that only. So as for the app, there are only one configurable option in the app, whether to get the email instantly when the new feeds arrive or to get a daily digest of your feeds. And what we provide is good some information. I even provided email that come to inbox. So inbox is something you read every day. You won't miss anything that comes to your inbox. Unlike a feed reader, which you might not visit that every day and the 100 counts go up. So we thought email was a good solution for this, and we use our sign-in. So it's just a second way to sign up. And talking about the technologies, actually our app actually has two processes. One is the SQL website that lets the user subscribe to the feed, and then whereas most of the work is done in the scheduler, which runs separately. It runs on a schedule, fetches the feeds, delivers the emails, and it does that sending the daily digest emails as well. As for the web app, we use the Node and JS combination. We use Passport for the authentication and bootstrap for signing. And as for the scheduler, actually we use MongoDB, so we use Mongoose to interface that, and Node mailers help us send the emails, and we had a lot of problems with asynchronous. Not being asynchronous, so we had to use async to make the scheduling work properly, and then still could be to make it happen forever and not more. And our app is actually now up and running. You can visit it at rssmail.com. You can sign in and it does what it's supposed to do now. The web app is hosted on our DBs on Mongolia, and for the scheduler it's run for a digital also Droplet at the moment. Now to go to the demo. So there are quite responsive. You can access it in a mobile device, a tablet or a phone. So you log in here. You can choose to previous or an edit to sign in and see that. Which brings us to the dashboard. So this is simply a list of feeds that you are subscribed to. You can add feeds, you can delete them, and we have added some suggestions to add. It's simply that all it does is it lets you add the feeds you have, and we have this small configuration screen which will let you set your email and choose whether you want instant emails or a daily digest. Actually, that's about it. I can show you. typically this is an email. This is a sample email that would come if you subscribe to the instant email option. It would come with the link to the post and stuff, and then you can. This is sort of like a daily digest format. That's basically what we had. At the moment it just works. There are a few minor issues here and there. We are hoping to.
Is there any summarization?
At the moment, no. Actually, we thought about there are some summarizing tools out there, but we couldn't find a good API. But actually, we are hoping that if it catches on, we might think of adding something like that.
So right now you subscribe to RSS feeds and they can email you.
Yeah.
So what's the advantage you see that the offline reading can really place? Is that the main function?
Yeah, the main thing is that you won't miss those feeds.
You capture them and store them.
We capture them and send them to our inbox, and inbox is something we think is really good for your client, or you go to it.
So is there any other product that is competing with this particular solution, or is there anything going by? What is the value of it?
Yeah, actually, myself I had this problem. Like there are always, for example, say XKCD. I don't want to use an XKCD coming. So what I do is I subscribe to the RSS feed to something like, and then I use some aggregation tools like ISTTP to get me emails when a new feed comes up. I couldn't find anything that would let me just do this. So that's why.
So most of these services have their own emails then, right? So for example, listed TechCrunch and like everybody sends a mail that they have feed. You can subscribe to that as well. Is there what do you think about a way that you should make use of that instead?
I didn't get that.
Do you think there would be a way to make use of that instead of actually pulling out the fees and
you can schedule the time that we receive the mail. So even if you need direct mails, you can say we need the mail directly when the time it releases from the subscriber. And if we need daily mails, we can say that keep those mails within a day and send it as a one instance, so we won't get disturbed having mails.
Did you guys check out eSpot? I think I used that for a little while and I got emails without even wanting to. eSpot.
eSpot, yeah. Is it functional?
It's kind of, they're launching it. So it's MVP.
Okay, actually, I think I used that to apply to but I thought it was end of something.
I think it's getting alive. I mean, they're trying to get it on.
Alright. So that's okay.
Let's say I have a couple of feeds, then is there a way to build a lot of feeds and okay, this feed send me for this couple of days, this feed go for the everyday like.
At the moment, no. It's just you get the instant email or the daily digest. So it's the idea that is for me might like that.
But with the time constraint, we decided to save it daily and instance. So it's not a big thing to implement it further. Categorize it according to time you want.
Are you planning to work on that after this?
Yeah, we are actually, but the one problem we have is that to keep this time, we have to it has cost. So unless we could get something that would help us monetizing it, it would show us how we can do it. But at the moment, we don't have a clear idea about
because of cost in the long run.
You can probably take the model. Your only cost is sending emails and.
Actually, it's a message server that
Yeah. So it's it'll average over 1,000 users or 2,000 users per server.
Yeah.
So you can use the model like Posthaven, how they do it. Charge a very small amount for a long time.
Yeah. Do the scaling part it's possible to host the developing the how this thing running the scheduler.
I am another of taxi team, and this is a common problem that we have. Actually, most of us have. When let's say we want to get a taxi, what is the taxi, whatever taxi we have, right? Obviously, there is a algorithm function. They have at least a case, right? And while they are waiting 10 to 15 minutes on the road or at the one, we probably see a couple of criminals who pass by, right? We obviously get onto that, but we can't. Mainly because we have called the guy and we have made it right? So this app its main idea is to reduce the time and facilitate the users, because currently in Sri Lanka they don't have time like this as far as I know. So the main idea is to reduce its time gap and give the user the good approach. That's why we came up with the taxi. Basic idea of that. And since you can see the URL taxi.media.com, it was developed for a phone gap application. Up to updates real time. There are actually two applications. One is what we give the user, one user. This is that's what you can see here on here. And it's quite simple. Just have one button, locate your button. Because this app serves only one purpose: find the three-wheeler which is nearby. So you click on locate me, you get the location, and you can see all the three-wheelers nearby. The other part of the app is what we give the three-wheeler. The one who is driving the three-wheeler. We look for a couple of options. Specifically GPS devices and devices, but it's quite counting the pricing and it's not reasonable much. So we came up with this app, the second app, it just has three buttons: hire, idle, stop. It just says when you're on hire, you tap on hire, you're on hire. It will show on the map as in red. These items? So on this one, it's everything is red. This one is a green one. So you can see, you can get on it. So on that, what the user does is, you just have to click on it, right? Which will load just the basic information of the regular guy, and if he is good to go, you click on the phone number. If you click it on a phone, you can directly go to the phone.
Now, you guys can see the actual location where it is at Orange City.
that phone, is it?
Yeah, it travels from this phone and the actual location. So it actually reduces the hassle of the customer because he or she knows that okay, my order taxi is coming, and I don't have to wait for Vinali Bahat in the side. No, customer like that.
Yeah. But what our team is trying to do is just to solve that problem, reduce the time that we wait till it comes, and
So if I'm trying to get a taxi, and how do you connect the customer and taxi, and how does the customer get to see his taxi?
His taxi. Well, it's not. I mean, there's not dedicated taxis and
This is the customer data. Now, when you go to that, your location is here. You click on this says he's on a line. If you click on him, it says he's stop. That means he is available. And you can see all the three guys. You can other people can now what you can do is taking two
Basically, that's the client app. He showed the So again, the locate me is for the taxi driver to see me, is it?
No, locate me is just to get your to center on your location.
Okay. That's all. And then I can see the taxi. So the ordering part or the taxi driver locating of me is not part of this application, yeah? Is it going to be part of this application?
Well, actually, well, we initially thought about it, but the problem is what we gave is kind of a privacy breach.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not technically taxi driver is one who is selling his service. Let's say I'm a consumer, I'm not selling my service.
Yeah.
So I should be able to see him, but it's not necessary.
Right. So I can see the taxi driver continuously until the count. I can see the taxi driver continuously.
Yes.
And I can see all the taxi drivers continuously as well. All the taxis, they are the locations. So if I know, if I know somebody in the taxi, I can
Well, you have to know which taxi it is, but it could be useful at someone if you're someone is saying I'm in the taxi here.
Yeah. For now, we just grade out the not available taxis.
How is the taxi identified? How does the driver get identified?
Very design application.
Okay, so this is
what's the technology stack here?
This is meter.
Not part of it.
How do you know which driver this is?
That's it.
That's right.
Media and phone, yeah.
And none of us were familiar with the media before, and
Lift it up very well. Very good. 3 minutes left also.
Alright. Any more questions?
So did you guys think about the logistics of this? As in, 3-wheel guys probably don't have GPS. Probably. they might
Probably.
not PD.
Yes.
Sorry, not PD is smartphone.
Which decade?
I went back a little bit on the other
The
screen.
thing is, it's the current sales. When the previous car came into field, everyone said it's not bad, but it's costly, nobody will go there.
Meter. You talk about the meter?
Yeah, meters.
Yeah.
Same way.
Yeah. They want it, they'll do it.
Yeah, but we are predicting it, most of the Indian guys are young, and some of them are
Smartphones, yeah.
If you look at future, think we can. There are drawbacks actually, when you go on mobile networks, there are a couple of drawbacks because, the location is not accurate. Just as you, so when you go, that's a, you want 10 kilometers mail sheet.
Yeah, yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Any more questions? They have time actually.
We have time.
If you are continuing to do this, you can look at but this is so you can just fire it up in any type of phone that supports browsing. Any phone that supports has a browser, you can use it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Good job.
Thanks, guys. So, till the judges go and think about that decision, we have a couple of videos, and most importantly, we have a kind of people's choice. It's more of a community's choice. So, go to js cmbhack hack.com. Yeah, sorry for that. And there is a button where you can vote now. Click it and you can vote. So one thing is there are 3 you can vote for, but those 3 kind of must be different. They cannot be the same thing. You cannot vote for the same thing 3 times. Okay, so please do it. You can use your laptops, Wi-Fi's and go ahead and vote. Or like there is a guys here with laptops. If you want, you can vote using that as well. And please use your registered email addresses to vote.
While you've been busy running your restaurant, technology's been changing fast. Your customers are online, mobile, and social, and they expect you to be too. But your cash register or standard POS system hasn't kept up with these changes and doesn't connect you to these customers. That's why we created LeapSend, a local commerce platform that'll change the way you run your business. In the same way the smartphone transformed the telephone, LeapSend is a giant step forward for the cash register and POS. Let's talk about how LeapSend drives sales. Just like the smartphone, LeapSend is preloaded with apps that increase sales by allowing customers to place orders right from their smartphones, and a rewards program that transforms occasional purchasers to loyal customers. LeapSend also provides more control of your business through real-time reports on your sales, staff, and customers. You can view them from any web-connected device, anytime, anywhere. And that's just the beginning. LeapSend is an open platform, which means a lot of smart companies are developing even more apps to help your business. LeapSend saves you money too. Instead of thousands up front for a traditional POS system, LeapSend is available for a low monthly fee. There's no hidden cost and no long-term contract. Let's work together to make your restaurant a success in the digital age. We're committed to it because we grow when you grow. Meet James. James is a CIO of a successful retail business, but he knows to really get ahead of the game. He needs persistent connections with customers, employees, and internal systems, along with his partners, so that he can better work his products and new products and rapidly improve them. He knows that listening to his customers is always a good idea. But right now, James has to deal with many disparate systems that the time to bring new data or products to market takes too long. He faces many technical business roadblocks growing his business and adapting to the customer's needs because he has minimal integration controls such as management, governance, and security in place. By leveraging APIs, social apps, mobile apps, web apps, the cloud, and more, James can become a connected business to increase his top-line revenue and also reduce fixed and variable costs. So what does James really need to do to become a connected business? He can start by refactoring the company with the following steps. Step 1. Take systematic assets, such as business processes, data, and services, and decompose them into capabilities. Step 2. Turn them into APIs. Step 3. Build a community, internally and externally via these APIs by providing a friendly place for people to find and converse about these APIs and apps. Step 4. Compose new products and services. Step 5. Collect data on new products and services. Step 6. Add governance and security controls. Step 7. Improve incrementally without having to code anything by drag and drop. These steps lead to an environment that's integrated, accessible, collaborative, and adaptive. It truly is an exciting time for enterprise infrastructure as new IT delivery models help build these environments. And WSO2 is at the forefront with award-winning, 100% open source, cloud, and enterprise middleware platforms to make it happen all out of the box. It's the only company that can give you everything you need to be a connected business in an efficient and scalable manner to meet future demands too. Find out more at wso2.com/connected-business.
Guys, can we get seated so we can get this final bit done? It's the most exciting bit of this video.
People's choice based on your award. Shall we do it now? Right, good. Alright, okay, here we go. Any ideas?
I don't know.
That's a very fine situation.
We'll come back to it. Right?
Okay, we'll come back.
You'll give it a few minutes and we'll come back to it and see what happens. I guess. So we have, as you guys know, 4 categories today. The actual overall winner and then the runners-up and the 2 prizes that are part of the hackathon. And then we are giving a most innovative project and also a people's choice award. These are the 4 categories. We have listed as the prizes for all the categories on our website. Let's put it together on the screen. So then you go overall organization one. Just have silver, notice in 1 year account, 2 notice 1 year account, and then 4 to 3 months account. Create the online, create the desktop license for the new members. Runners up, 1 you have bronze, and 1 notice 1 year account, 1 coach 3 months account, and create the online desktop licenses for all the members. People's choice award and the most innovative project both get 1 GitHub bronze account, 1 notice 1 year account, 1 coach 3 months account, and create the online desktop license. Actually, that is supposed to create the online licenses, but yeah, should be a problem, I guess. So let's reveal the most innovative project. Okay. Most innovative project goes to Master. So, and we have alright, here we go. Most innovative project. So it doesn't seem to have changed. So you guys will what? Okay, so this is not something that judges can decide because the people's choice, but sadly it's a tie. So what happened is earlier there was one of these two was tied ones on top, and we decided that was the people's choice, and when we revealed it, it had changed. So we are going to go with the initial decision, which was portrait. Portrait. Okay, alright, so for the overall runners-up and the overall, we'd like to identify the amazing team that made this happen. The JS, hackathon guys, and come on to let me get this. That is Basindu here, Arunal there, Chandrika, Chabdu, and Zulika, Yuda, and Tanish. Alright. So, yeah. So, this next award is overall runners up.
It's the overall runners up. Any guesses? It's CRUD.js.
Alright, so the overall winner of Kalambu JS Hackathon, first time. So, who do you guys think it is? Oh, that's quite accurate. Yes, the winner is portrait.
Also, guys, in addition to the gifts that we send in there are also cash prizes for the winners and the runners-up. The winners get 30,000 rupees in cash, and the runners-up get 15,000 in cash. You already have it in your hands. And if you have excess money left over in the budget, we will also distribute to those two teams in accordance. Special gifts and it's very community driven.
We also have certificates for the participants, so we go to the rest of the teams and we can come and collect them. Okay, JS Mark. With me, come. Give it up for with me, guys. RSS mail. Can we RSS mail? Taxi. Thank you very much. So just to thank the guests here today who came to witness the event and judge for us. We have couple of souvenirs. So Anja, thank you. John, thank you. So we had excess certificates, so we gave ourselves some certificates. All of them are signed by everybody in the team, so yeah, it's kind of a fun memory to keep, I guess. Anyway, so to close off, I think, sorry we said that we want to screen the match, but it's almost time, but we couldn't do that. So hope you guys can get home in time and witness the match as well, and hope you win. You guys are lucky. Hopefully, it goes on. But anyway, to close off, we'd like to give heartfelt thanks to all of you guys who made it here and stayed over the weekend and participate in this event, because it took a lot for us to get this going. For the first time, we were trying out a lot of experiments, and it's quite a success. So we want to continue this every year, and we want to do it for as a JavaScript Hackathon. So hope to see you guys again. Spread the word, bring others as well. And thanks a lot for coming and joining us. Let's take a picture before we leave, as you can take your team pictures as well, but we'll take a overall picture. Thank you.